On this week's Nonsensible podcast.
In India, I believe a lot of people in India used to do it as like cleansing your nasal cavities.
So when I go under the couch to eat Sam's boogers, these boogers taste like fucking Old Obegon.
And in my hometown is a bonjour, je voudrais bien prendre une baguette s'il te plaît.
That went from such a beautiful moment of Sam telling us how he has his alone time to him shitting in the savannah.
That goes far.
Oh my God!
This is Nonsensible.
This is Nonsensible with
Sam,
Dave.
What should I say?
welcome back. We're here.
What should I say?
We are here with Saul, our 고정.
So he's like,
Can't even speak.
I want to say like the Abbott to Costello, but not really.
Permanent guest,
Yeah.
co-host, permanent guest.
That's like that.
Our third wheel.
It's kind of like that pimple on the back of your shoulder that you just can't reach and you can't pop it.
The fatty acids to your omega-5.
Okay.
Nice, dude. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's
I
hot.
like it.
The
Yeah.
Steph Curry to your... No,
Clay
Clay Thompson? No, the other way.
the Clay Thompson to your
Dude,
Steph
you're
Curry.
our glue.
Yeah.
Oh,
The glue?
He's the glue that holds us together.
Uh-huh. We've got Julian joining us on the show today. Julian, thank you for coming.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
that's the best thing.
back.
It's the best
Yes.
thing about wearing all black is that you can wear it 2 days in a row and no one's going to think it's the same
Nobody
clothes.
knows. I mean, no, in Europe we use perfume for reasons. We don't wash, right?
In lieu of a shower.
Yeah, I love to save water.
You're nasty, bro.
Doing your part for the environment.
Yeah.
Back to Julian's philanthropy. It's real. For his birthday, what is the cause that you're having
This
people
time
donate
it's
to?
actually the one for the ice bucket, for the Luguric. They're trying to build a hospital to take care of patients there. And last year I did it too. And actually many people do that in the States,
Yeah.
right? Now on Facebook and everything, people say, oh, I'm going to do a fundraising for my birthday. I think it's cool because, I mean, I have so much stuff. I don't need more stuff in my life. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a lot of shit.
I have a lot of stuff. I throw stuff recently and I'm like, I still have too much stuff. Do you have
Yeah.
many stuff?
Yeah, I
You
have
many
too much stuff.
Bro,
Yeah.
Dave's
Me
got
too.
some shit.
I got too much shit.
Yeah, Sam has a lot of shit too.
Yeah.
I've been in his house. There's a lot
Lots
of
of
shit.
stuff.
I got 2 kids though, so
Yeah.
they've got
It's
so much shit. It's not even funny.
You got a good excuse.
Yeah. Well, no,
What-
that's not an excuse.
When you first started doing Pijong Song with them, you had so many pictures of your own face in our house.
Oh, yeah, right.
Just every single
Because
day.
people that like me think that I like me as they like me. But my passion is not watching my face all the time, you know? I mean, thank you very much for this. But I'm not gonna put pictures of me all around my house. I don't want to see myself that much, you know?
And it just makes your roommates start to hate on you. Like, what's
Yeah.
this Julian guy?
That's
What's this Julian guy got that I don't have?
it's
Other than a hairline.
a lot of people on that show seem. I've seen in their houses that a lot of them had pictures drawn
Yeah.
for them.
Of
I
them.
get that with my kids, and I'm grateful that it's my kids because I don't
Yeah.
mind looking at pictures of my kids.
Oh, I'm sure.
But if someone draws my fat head, I don't know how often I want to look at it. Kind of
No.
goes in the bottom of a cupboard.
But when you watch them, I mean, some are incredible because like, there's a very talented
Yeah.
people that send some stuff. So thank you very much for the compassion. But I mean, I'm not gonna be able to live if I see my face all day long all around. Sorry, Saul, for
How do your fans send you shit? Can they?
They fucking make fun of me. A bunch of people sent me emotes with, they took all my pictures and just erased the eyebrows and sent them to me.
Because I was about to say, how do they get your address through like a
To
TV
the
show?
company.
But they don't know your address.
No, they send like digital stuff.
Yeah.
But I get made fun of a lot from my own fans, so
Yeah.
I'm a meme to people.
Who was that? You that did those? Put your face on those dancing.
We had K-pop.
That was
girls.
you that did it?
Yeah, that was me.
And then didn't some of your fans do something with that? They turned it into like their profile pics or something?
Yeah, a lot of people started taking my face attached to K-pop stars, making the profile pictures and stuff. Like I'm telling you, I'm a meme to my fans. My fans, you know how some fans, they just love whoever,
Yeah.
they're fans of, and they just make fun of me. My whole Discord is just shitty on me.
The more and more I
try.
see him, he's starting to look like Tony Montana.
I am Cuban, but
know.
he's technically not Cuban. He's Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. You know what's funny? I got 2 weeks of in-school suspension
what?
for
In school?
In high school.
in high school. Did I tell you guys the story?
No.
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 Okay, so there's this girl. and she was I believe she was Colombian, but
Mhm.
she's half Colombian. But you know, she plays it off pretty well. Like she acts pretty Latina, and my mom's Cuban and my dad's Peruvian. Okay, and you know, I grew up hearing a lot of Spanish curse words from everybody, from my parents, my cousins, to my. And she said some stupid shit. I said a curse word in Spanish to her,
Mhm.
and it's not a good word. She got up, and it's a word towards other South Americans, but an American cannot say it to a Hispanic person.
Okay.
And they don't believe that you're Hispanic.
So
because
she
you're
goes to the
white.
counselor and accuses me for being racist and everything.
Ah.
My mother comes to school. My son is not a white boy. My son is not a white boy. He's Latino. He's more Latino than you. She goes fucking crazy.
That's amazing.
The girl's just like, yeah. So
And you still got suspended for 2 weeks.
I got suspended for hate speech. Still, I mean, not racism, but
wow.
it's still some. I don't know. The girl was crying and shit. It was bullshit.
Yeah, but you didn't have to go to
My
school.
dad
for
was like on the phone, like saying, like, you know, like whatever. Yeah, but
it. Wow, that's a wild story. I was surprised when you told me that you were Cuban and
Yeah,
Peruvian
same.
as well.
you know, but the thing is, other Hispanics like when I go live, and people are like, "Oh, you look Latino as fuck."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the other Latinos tell me that, but
But
I would never have picked it.
yeah, I mean, some people don't
Yeah.
see it. Some people see it. It's weird. It depends on who you're talking to.
once you said it, I was like, oh, I see it.
Yeah.
But took some time.
You need the eyebrows. You need to see the eyebrows.
That
to see
kinda
them.
helps.
Yeah, the
That's
eyebrows.
kinda- the dark
Yeah.
eyebrows help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So,
How many people on planet Earth right now do you think don't have eyebrows? An estimate.
I'd say probably at least 1 in 250,000.
I'd say like a good maybe
There is an actual
100 million.
I can't remember the name of it, but there is like
That's a lot.
a disease where people don't have body hair.
Yeah, like
Ah.
Charlie Villanueva from NBA. Nobody, dude.
I don't know that.
Charlie Villanueva from the NBA. Sorry, never mind.
He doesn't have any body hair.
Yeah, he had the disease, but
Yeah, there is a disease. It was like an affliction where people don't have any body hair.
I have
So-
the opposite of that.
That's there has to be a couple of million, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's I don't know what the odds are, but it'd be like 1 in 250, 1 in 300, 500,000.
In Nepal, when a member of your family passes away, you have to shave your eyebrows.
Where?
Nepal.
See, that's crazy. So maybe
See,
it is way more people than I
yeah.
thought.
You learnt that after you shaved your eyebrows, right?
Sure.
Yeah, Sujan told me.
You know
Too many facts.
Sujan
About-
told me.
They shave their eyebrows when a family member passes
yeah,
away.
yeah.
Did he give you any background behind it?
No, it's just something you do in Nepal. That's what you do. Yeah, but he says in Nepal you see a lot of people with no eyebrows, and that's because their family just passed away.
Is it just like also maybe in India and like relating countries?
Maybe it might be too. So you might have a lot of eyebrowless people, even though that's a really good.
There's
Yeah.
got to be at least, I'd say, out of every 5 high schools at this moment, there's got to be at least one kid
Oh,
that
shit.
has shaved his eyebrows for a dare.
Defiant. Yeah,
Yeah.
to be defiant.
It's one of those things where you go out in a bender and get drunk, and like, it's one of those things people would do for the first person that passes out. Like they'd shave an eyebrow. You guys didn't do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I never did it. I would just draw penises on people.
We did that as well, but there's things like you'd put their hand in a bowl of warm water.
Yeah, it'll make them pee their pants.
Yeah, or there's certain things you do.
Does
but-
that work?
Yeah.
I think that I've heard that actually, like scientifically, is
It's
proven.
actually like your wrist. I think it's here that has to be submersed, and it's not like hot water. It's just warm water, and it should work more
Yeah.
often than not.
Can somebody try that on me? I want to see if
That's-
that
Let's
works.
get you drunk.
No, he said he's up for it, so we can just like whenever he's asleep next time.
I might start making that my concept, doing extreme shit, because I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah. Last time you came to this
Your
neighborhood, we
hair.
got pretty drunk together.
Yeah, dude.
Your hair gonna be crazy. I'm sure.
I'm gonna shave my head for like. I'm gonna shave my head.
Wait until
Maybe
your
shave-
eyebrows grow back before you shave your head.
No.
That's you'll look wild.
No,
bro.
that would look cool. No eyebrows and no hair.
Yeah.
I love how he's trying
You don't
now
know how
to.
white
No,
your
no, no.
head is.
Seriously, seriously, that would be so cool.
Yeah, it would be
You'd
so
look even
amazing.
more like Voldemort.
You just want to see it happen.
Maybe.
only if you could get you wearing like a big black gown to go with it.
Oh yeah, you have to go full on.
Yeah.
Put some BB cream to look super white and like really get the Voldemort look.
I'd be down to do it. I don't give a fuck.
All right, how many subscribers can Dave get if he shaves? Oh no, how many subscribers can this podcast get?
Ooh.
To get
Let
Dave
me ask you this question
to
then.
do-
Diane, what do you do? I'm not going to sacrifice my head.
Okay. What about waxing though? Waxing. Like not so much the nether regions. Is there another part of your body that you'd be willing to wax?
Damn, like my chest. I have like forest up here. I always have force on my chest.
I'd like to stop having to ask my friends to shave my back. I would wax
Excuse
my
me?
back on this podcast
Excuse me, Pete. You have to ask your friends to
to
shave,
shave
your
my back. Yeah,
Ew.
guys
What
with
kind of
back.
relationship
Gabe
is
shaves
that?
my back sometimes.
Oh God, what?
He shaves. Well,
Is he a barber?
so no, but he has back hair as well. So I had him come through, and I shaved his back. He
That's
shaved my back.
nasty.
But I think it was more
Disgusting.
traumatic of an
Ugh.
experience for him than me because the last time that we did it, the last time I hit him up to shave, he was like, "I just got mine waxed the other day." So I think he didn't feel very comfortable about the whole situation.
Yuck, dude.
Yeah,
That's so. Oh, that's
Just
that's
the boys.
bonding right there, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, in
The
Korea,
boys
or
shaving
when you go
each
to the
other's
sauna
back.
and then you
Yeah, it's
tame
like-
it all,
Scrub
Yeah.
your
the
back.
backs, scrub the backs.
my boy Kelvin also he has a podcast. It's really cool called Nothing's Really Real. When I went down to Busan to do his podcast, he doesn't even have back hair, and he shaved my back for me.
Dude, you're fucking
That's a
weird,
friend.
dude.
Such a good friend.
Why do you ask your boys to do that for you?
Bro, you don't know what it's like.
He can't do it.
It's like it makes me look. You know, I'm trying to lose weight right now, right? It makes me look this much fatter. Like my back hair is literally this much.
Well, it'd keep you warm in the winter times. I mean, you wouldn't have to wear
Go to
like
a place to
North
get
Face
it
padded
done. Why are you
jumper.
asking your boys to do it for
Yeah.
you, bro?
Sorry, guys.
I don't know. See that I don't know. There's a line there that almost feels like it could get crossed.
Well,
Can you
yeah,
shave my back
dude.
for me? Shaving your
can
back.
see it.
What's something you do? What's a ritual? Does everyone have rituals that they do on a daily basis?
I shave my head every day.
every day.
Every day. In the
How
shower.
much-
I floss my teeth in the shower. I shave my head.
Don't you get
Really?
like red, like
I used to, but not anymore, man.
How are
Why?
you shaving?
I'm just good at it. I learned like the contours of my bald ass head. Like I used to go against the grain and then I'd get cut and shit, but now I'm just like, bro, I can shave my entire
Why
head.
don't you grow your hair out? I'm curious what it looks
Because
like.
I'm bald, bro.
No, it looks like you can get some hair. Oh,
Man, this part right here is just
okay,
Game
I see,
over.
yeah.
So
somebody walked up to me at a bar one day and goes, "Your hair looks like Donald Trump's." When I had hair, you know?
What?
Because I was kind of doing a comb over. They're like, it was
Really?
looking like, and it looked bad.
How long ago was that?
see that?
A year and a half ago. I had hair when I lived with you.
You had hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went bald like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Do you feel comfortable now? Because like I know people sometimes they're like, oh, now it's so much better.
I like it, yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes I miss having hair.
Do you get if you're shaving daily and you're doing it on your own? Do you ever find yourself with little patches that you haven't?
I mean, I usually when I'm in the shower, I feel for it. But if I do it in a rush, sometimes I'll go out and I'll have.
Dude,
like,
that's something I do for you.
Yeah,
I'd
it's good.
shave your head, not your
Yeah,
back,
shave-
but I shave your head.
yeah.
I'd
Thanks, bro.
shave a head. Shaving
yeah.
head. Yeah.
I think against the neck, it starts to be a bit like different.
Yeah.
once you hit the
get down to
shoulder
the neck.
line,
Yeah.
like
Would-
yeah.
Would you shave someone's beard? Because like that would be weird.
I
I'd be
wouldn't let
scared
anybody
to.
shave my beard. Yeah.
I'd
No,
scared
yeah, I'd be
to.
worried I'd cut.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
same.
you know which direction the hairs on your
Exactly.
Yeah,
face
exactly.
move. You
But
know?
why his hair is okay? It's like it's the same face stuff.
I think because you've got the skull there, it's kind of like closer to the skin, so you're less likely to find any like bumps or patches. I think it's easier to shave a head. I don't know. Shaving with a razor is always difficult when it's not your own head or face.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
Like doing a job with clippers is easy,
Yeah, that's easy.
but as soon as you get that razor blade,
yeah.
That's more intimate.
it's not just the intimacy, but it's just a slight.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, you're just a slight. What am I trying to say? Yeah, like you move slightly to one side and you're cutting that head open.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten the straight razor at the barbershop?
Yeah.
Never
That
did.
shit is that's scary.
Scary,
man.
right?
That motherfucker could murder you easy. Just one fucking
Yeah,
bleed
Oops.
out right in the barbershop.
Sweeney
seen-
Todd. There's a
yeah,
musical about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've
Right
seen that
across
happen
the
in a
neck.
fucking Yakuza movie. That shit scared me.
Mm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all you have to do is he's shaving you and you just sneeze and like
Yeah.
you're dead. But it does feel that straight razor, like having that shave is like one of the best shaves in
Yeah.
the world.
I heard it's good.
I love it.
You do
I
it
love
sometimes?
it. All the time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I go to the bar.
Remember when we ran into Sam's wife and she was like, "Oh, he's getting a haircut right over there,"
yeah.
and then we walked over to go like say hi to you in the thing. When I saw how like relaxed you look while you were getting your haircut,
Uh-huh.
I was like, man, I feel like a kid. This guy is getting filmed all day long, like running around with his kids, and he has one moment to like just chill in this barbershop. And then here come us fucking assholes like getting drunk, and we're just like, Sam! Hey, look at us!
No, I actually appreciated it.
Oh, okay.
If I had have known you'd walk by and hadn't said hello, I probably would have been a little bit more upset.
Okay.
Yeah.
I felt bad about it.
What about you, Sam? What's some daily habits?
I every day religiously. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but like nasal cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
You get it's like a salt water
Ah.
thing, and you squeeze the water up one nostril and it shoots out the other.
Does it feel good?
What the dude?
Have you ever like in India? I believe it kind of a lot of people in India used to do it as like cleansing your nasal cavities. No, I know. The first time I saw it, I'm like, that's
Never did it?
weird.
That seems like something you would do.
My mom did it, so
I have like issues with my nose and this whole like sinuses and shit. So I do that every day religiously, and it just the best way to start my day. It just clears up my sinuses. I'm good for the day.
And you do this too.
no, I don't do it. But my mom like did it so much.
Mm.
I'm so used to it. It like feels normal for me, you know.
He
But
looks
like
like
his
generally-
face, look at
generally
his face.
sick.
Do you guys know? I hate when things go up my nose. It's just the worst feeling. My entire face burns and
Yeah.
What about when you have to put medicine like spray up your nose?
that, like nasal spray. No,
Yeah.
that dude.
Are you
Just,
don't like that? I just
Have
I
you
can't
ever
stop
done the
imagining
thing?
it.
Have you ever done the thing where you pour the hydrogen peroxide in your ears?
dude, does it come out of your mouth too?
It generally goes up one nostril and comes out the other nostril. Like
into your mustache?
yeah, so I have to clean my beard afterward because there's snot in my mustache. Like as soon as I'm done with it, but yeah, I think you can get it in your throat. There is a way to put it in your throat as well and clean your throat. I'm not that specialized.
Dude, Sam, that's crazy. Was it hard to start doing that
Yeah,
though?
like
it
the
must have
first
been.
half a dozen times were really tough.
Oh,
He had to wax his nose first.
No, not at all. But like
You don't have to wax your nose?
no, it's just because it's just the pressure of the water goes up and then it goes through your nasal cavity and comes down the other side. Now it's just like if I don't do it, my nose is stuffed up for the whole day.
Yeah, you really feel it like it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, absolutely. It just cleans it out. Like as soon as I wake up in the morning, it's like the first thing I do.
Way better than picking your nose, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get it doesn't get completely clean, but it flushes a lot of that nasal shit out.
Is there really something better than picking your nose when you're alone, right? Picking your nose in public sucks because you're always like, man, someone's watching me. I think I picked my nose like on camera since we've been here. But picking your nose alone
We will
and
go
you get
back
a
and
big
look for that.
fatty, that feels so awesome. You don't have to worry
Pretty
about anybody
amazing.
flicking
Pretty
it in the
amazing.
toilet. I don't know.
Eating
I
it.
think that feels eating it.
Sometimes blowing it out feels good too, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Giving it a blowout.
When you
Especially the
like
hard
blowing with
ones.
the hand.
Yeah.
oh, because sometimes you don't get it, and then you
Yeah.
feel it. It's like and
Well,
then
that
Physicists say that like matter can't be like created or destroyed, but I truly believe that boogers are the only matter that disappears into thin air. How many boogers have you put like under a chair and when you're cleaning, you never find them again? Does somebody eat them? Does like one of those fucking nasty motherfuckers who ate boogers when they were little, like just come through every single house? Yeah, I'm trying to get at Saul's boogies because I
Come on,
never
come on, come
find them
on.
again. Me and Jake always talk about that. That's like the
But
only.
you finding them, searching them again is so fun.
I guess I
I imagine
don't.
him like, where were my boogers?
I guess I don't, but I do throw them on the floor and I never see them again.
Yeah,
Maybe-
true that.
Yeah.
this entire conversation is making my nose tickle. I swear to God. Seriously.
You throw them on the floor at home?
Maybe I don't, but I feel like there should be some boogers.
Did you used to wipe them on the wall?
No.
Ugh,
Okay.
that's,
But mother do that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
nasty.
And of course I ate a booger
People
once.
eat them.
Oh, I want to
Huh?
gag. Oh
But
my
then I
God.
never did it again. The people who eat them like continuously, like
Can
what
we
the fuck
change
is...
this up?
But that's like, but it's also like people that chew their fingernails.
Yeah.
I do that.
To the what?
Yeah.
Fingernails.
Ah, yeah, I don't do that.
I know a
I
guy that
would
used
never do that with Corona around.
I know a guy that used to chew his toenails.
Ew!
Now
What?
that is gross.
You got to be very flexible.
Yeah, I know.
Because like
Yeah.
it's not that I don't want to.
I
It's
can't
like,
do-
I
I
think it's
couldn't do it.
impossible. Yeah.
I bet a lot of people could do that.
I can do that.
Especially
Sure.
someone who's like freaky enough to
I reckon
bite their
flexible.
fingernails.
Dave
yeah.
could do it.
Kind
Like,
I can do it, dude.
No problem.
No wrong, dude.
if
Yeah, Sam can do it too. Look.
It's not comfortable, but I
Okay,
can
now
do
he's
it.
getting canceled. Eating his shoes during COVID-19.
Look at Diane's face. She didn't know what the fuck she just saw.
I can fit my fist in my mouth though.
You can?
Yeah.
Every time I eat my fist, tastes like hand sanitizer.
Every time you eat your fist.
I can't
Which
do it.
happens every
I've never
time.
used hand sanitizer.
You never use it? I never did before, but I realized I don't get sick anymore because I
Yeah.
I haven't been sick in like 2 years.
yeah.
Dude. And
Well, not many, the only
I never
people that are
get
sick at the
sick.
moment have got COVID-19. Like the common cold.
Is it like
Like
dead?
people are not getting flus or colds at the moment.
Yeah.
Because they're so masked up and people are so cautious as well.
You've been on the mask.
Wait, yeah, dude. I've been. I'm wondering though, if you don't get sick for a long time, is that a bad thing? Because I haven't been sick, and I don't remember what it's.
I think it would be bad if
It's
you
like
were little and your immune system was still developing.
It's been like 2 years since I had a fever. I've been sick.
But
I don't
that's
know
also
what
a
it feels
sign
like.
that you have a strong immune system.
Exactly.
Particularly take care of my.
Sleep is actually really important for your immune system.
I never
You-
sleep,
between
though, dude.
between 11 o'clock and 6 a.m. is probably the best time to get most of your sleep. Like prior to midnight is a really good time to
Why
sleep.
don't you?
Yeah.
Why am I not getting sick ever? What
That's
is
not
it?
good.
Maybe
You
you've just got
exercise a
good
lot.
DNA.
Do you eat well? DNA is part of it.
I eat pretty
He
well.
eats really well.
Yeah, I eat pretty
Really?
well.
Yeah, he doesn't
I
eat
don't-
very much, and he eats like lots of salads.
So
Yeah.
you've changed your game on your diet then.
Yeah. I don't touch like cokes and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's.
No, but I
very
mean,
bad.
It's a lot of vegetables. And
For a
stuff.
while there, you were going pretty crazy with your deliveries.
Yeah, for a while.
But now
there.
he orders like salads.
I only order salads and stuff
Okay.
like that now. Every now and then I'll pig out, but I eat pretty healthy,
Mhm.
and I drink a lot of like detox juices and
Mhm.
a lot of yeah.
Eating healthy is obviously hugely
Yeah.
important for.
Yeah, I do a
immune
lot of
system.
healthy stuff. Well, now let's get to the important shit. I want to see you fist
Yeah,
yourself.
that's good.
Holy shit, dude!
That goes far.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
Damn.
I'm sure your
Yeah.
kids would love that.
You can go. Just don't knock
Sanitize
not
again.
your shirt.
Well, we have
You're a
proof of
father.
it.
You're a father teaching it.
Huh?
You're a
my
father.
kids
I know.
wipe this shit on their shirt. I'm
Your kids
used to
must
it.
love it, right?
I'm used to it. As soon as I put clean clothes on, they're dirty. I've got 2 kids. What do you expect?
Let's get him a mood tissue or something.
No, I'm just some hand sanitizer's good. I'm good. The saliva's gone.
Does that hurt?
There's a little tension between my fist and my teeth. You can see some teeth marks there on my knuckles,
Whoa.
but it's fine.
How did you discover that
The talent.
you could do that?
One day I just decided to give it a go.
You'd
like,
be-
I've also worked with sticking coins up my nostrils, different size coins. And
Yeah.
What did you do that day? Because it must have been not the only stuff was putting.
I don't, to be completely honest, I can't remember what was the first day that I discovered I could fit my fist. I was just like, shits and giggles. I'm like, who can fit their fist in their mouth?
Yeah.
And yeah, lo and behold, it worked. Like 501 coin up the nostril, easy.
Oh God!
You can do
that's-
an Obeg one in your nose?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some nose power there.
Put the fucking money away, dude.
Now that shit, that is a dirty ass thing to
Yeah,
put in your
I was
nose.
going to say, this was well before COVID was a thing.
Yeah.
This was a long time
So
ago.
many stuff I would not do now because of the COVID thing. Like,
Well,
So when I go under the couch to eat Sam's boogers, man, these boogers taste like fucking Obeg one.
it's like an iron taste to it. It's a metallic taste. Something's not right.
What about you, Julian? What are some daily rituals you have?
I tried to stick a new ritual that I failed again at sticking. It was I tried to write 3 things I was thankful for every night.
Oh, wow.
Because I heard it's super good. It's like one of the best stuff you can do to increase your happiness and I felt myself becoming more thankful for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I didn't do it for a week now. It's amazing. And then I try to do yoga every day before I sleep, like 15 minutes. And it's so good because it puts a break between your day and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sleep after I do 15 minutes of stretching, I sleep like a baby. The next day I wake up, I'm like, oh.
You also have like a strict rule about no screens before a certain amount of time before you go to bed, right?
Yeah, and now I put my phone away. I let it on my sofa outside, and I just have no phone in my room.
That's a good idea.
See, that's
Yeah.
I respect people that do that, I use my phone as my alarm in the morning. So
Yeah, but buy a watch, buy an alarm.
Like a digital clock that you do.
Yeah,
this?
that you can
Like back in like the 90s, you're just
Yeah,
one you can
yeah.
smash, you know.
You wake up for that. You wake up.
Oh, so you're saying you wear your watch to bed and use your watch as an alarm?
I say, hey, set up the alarm at 7:30, and then she says yes,
And you wear your watch to bed.
and then next to my bed.
I just
bam.
next to your bed. Okay. Maybe that's what I need to do.
You really
Flip it
can just be
around.
like, shitty, alarm hey, Giselle.
Yeah.
I don't use shitty.
Oh, you know,
I've never used it.
I don't want to say
Shitty,
shitty. It's
shitty.
Siri.
Siri, shitty, whatever.
Yeah, but in Korean,
I know.
Shitty.
City? Yeah, I've never
But
used
it's,
city.
it's very
Neither
shitty,
have I.
right?
It annoys the shit out of me when she starts talking to me and I haven't prompted her. She's like, what would you like me to do? Nothing. I didn't even fucking
it kind of
ask
turns
you.
me on.
Always does that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, she's kind of hot. Her voice.
Yeah.
Beatbox and Giselle. Yo, you can make Siri beatbox. Do
What?
you know that? Man, why is this fucking phone doing this?
Is it in Korean or?
And yeah. Beatbox and
I do.
it's not fucking listening.
She's not working.
She never tell your Siri. Shitty out. Beatbox and Giselle.
Siri beatbox.
Here's one I've been practicing. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. I can do this all day.
Beatbox and
Cats
Giselle.
boots and cats and boots and cats and 연습 중인 비트박스예요. 북치기 박치기 북치기 박치기 박치기 북치기 박치기.
It's better in Korean, right?
It's
I was
very
gonna say, it
Korean.
works better in Korean.
박치기 북치기 박치기 북치기 박치기 북치기 북치기 박치기.
And she's like, John, how do you have 있어요?
That's kind of cool,
Yeah.
dude. I should do a video on that. Siri differences between languages.
Oh yeah, that's cool actually. Because like, I'm sure some voices must be better than
Holy
others.
shit!
and-
Hold on. Thanks, guys.
Why does
Copyright, like
Why does-
Soul.
why does City not have like options of voices?
There is.
There
You can
is.
have a guy.
You can have
there.
an Australian man. My girlfriend's is an Australian man.
That's weird.
Yeah, also sketching me about how big of a fan she is of you.
Why does she have an Australian man
Something to
talking
talk
to her? What is up with that?
Yeah, isn't that weird? I don't know why she just has like her Siri set as like an Australian dialect, and you could choose between a man or a woman. Also, it's kind of dope that Siri's gender lines are so
Out there?
have
Yo,
spread.
Sam,
yeah.
can you say "Do you know"? Say that for me.
Do you know?
Okay, interesting. Because I've been playing. I have like a group of people I play video games with on Twitch, and there's this Australian girl. She goes, "No."
Yeah.
Like she always says, "No, no."
Can
No,
you say
no,
my
no.
favorite
With an
song is
R,
"Waiting
no,
for Tonight" by
no.
Jennifer Lopez?
My favorite song is "Waiting for Tonight" by Jennifer Lopez.
You tried not to sound
You
okay.
tried
no,
to.
my favorite song is "Waiting for Tonight" by Jennifer Lopez.
That's one of my brothers doing an Australian accent. He says, "Hey mate, can I get a flat white?" And my favorite song is "Waiting for Tonight" by Jennifer Lopez because the way it's like all the O's turn into
No
A's and all that.
pairs. No pairs.
Okay.
Waiting
No.
for Tonight by Jennifer Lopez.
But it's also like the States where you have Southern twang,
Ah,
and you
yeah.
have different like it's all regional as well. So
Yeah.
Australia's quite regional depending
No.
on where you go. No,
You say
No.
no.
no,
Yeah, that's how she says. She goes, "No,
No.
no,
no.
No.
Yeah, the O's
No.
turn to A's. That's why
Do
my
you
brother
know? Do
says
you
Jennifer
know?
Lopez.
Yeah, like that. That's
Do
what
you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Do you know?
no,
Yeah,
Ah.
no.
it's regional. It's also like I guess it's dependent on like family as well.
Dude,
Yeah.
Americans, no. Australians, no.
that's no, it's no.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Like in Australia, we'd say nah.
Have you,
No,
Nah,
no.
have you
mate,
seen
nah.
that video of that? Like it's like a super hot girl, and she's like walking in slow motion, and like some Australia or some construction workers are like, "Damn, check out that girl!" And then she pulls up, and she has like an Australian accent, and they're like, "Ugh."
That's the story of Belgium. Me, my hometown, we have the worst accent ever. The girls are super pretty, to be
Yeah.
honest. You don't want to talk with them. Like
because their accent
the
sucks.
accent, like I'm gonna like this is French, okay? I'm gonna order a baguette. Huh?
Yeah,
So bonjour, je voudrais une baguette, s'il vous plaît. That's just regular French,
I'd
right?
smash. Yeah.
Yeah, and my hometown is bonjour, je voudrais bien prendre une baguette, s'il te plaît.
It sounds like Homer Simpson speaking.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that. Belgium is Homer Simpson.
Yeah, the Homer Simpson.
Yeah, it's a putain, vraiment hier, c'était pas de foyer. Hein?
Yeah,
They
not
really
as smash.
speak like that.
That's kind of it's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah,
That's
but you don't want to make love to it.
I don't know.
You don't want to. You don't want to
But
do
Dave is
more
special.
than a one
I-
night stand.
He has special taste.
The Australian
Special
accent
taste.
is pretty bad too. Like when you get a really bad Australian accent. Yeah, g'day, mate. How you going? How about you go down the back and have a sag?
Bogies?
Yeah, bogans.
Bogans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bogans.
cheers, bro.
Bogans.
Yeah, nah, sweet as
If
mate.
you're a fucking
Yeah.
full blown fair legged Aussie, this is what you'd have for breakfast, you dog cunt. A VB long neck at 22:08 in the fucking morning. Get that up, yeah.
Is that good?
That's pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate.
Nice,
I
dude.
can understand some like Australian accent and some English accents. The worst. Scottish and all those ones. Sometimes
Oh,
I'm
Welsh and stuff.
A lot of it's
Ooh.
dialects as well. Like
Yeah.
it's so regional. Like
Yeah.
if you go to Birmingham, they have different accent arsenal.
Even
Manchester.
Liverpool, Jake's accent
I
is
was gonna
just.
say, we should-
It's
I can't
Jake.
understand.
Yeah, bro. What are you bro? I'm like, what? Did you just say? Were you speaking
What?
English?
We got to get
Words,
Jake on
words.
here.
Yeah,
It'd be fun,
dude.
right?
Yeah, you gotta get Jake on here, but we have to have subtitles. That's the same. What's the difference between getting him and a Korean?
How does
in
subtitles
Korean.
work on the podcast?
It doesn't work.
It's all audio.
The Siri talking everything he said
Like,
on top of
I've
it.
actually showed my community conversations with Jake on Kakao Talk, and they don't know what he's talking about because he uses such strange words.
What about the guy with the southern accent that you had on the show? Could people understand
Kevin.
him at all?
Oh, that'd be so fun to get him on here. My
Bro,
friend
his
with
accent is like
is insane.
he's from North
Southern-
Carolina.
Kevin, I've had. Do you remember what video I did on an American Southern accent? Did you ever see that video?
Not
The
off
actual
top of my
response
head.
was really good on that video.
But so he's
so
from
country.
southern states of the US.
He's from like South Carolina or
North
something.
Carolina, isn't he?
North Carolina, yeah, but his accent is just out of this world.
Is the real one?
It's the real one. I've never heard anything like.
I'm from North Carolina.
talk
It's
to
just-
him. That's a good-
like
that's
the
a-
first
that's a
time I
good
met him, I
guess.
was like, "Damn, bro."
Like how can you do a
Hi, my name's Kevin. I love living here in Korea. Even when he speaks Korean, he's like, "Annyeonghaseyo."
Yeah,
Oh, now that's cool.
It's wild, bro.
But there's something really
안녕하세요.
about like, you know, people when I speak Korean, they're always like, oh, you sound like Gyeongsangdo or Gangwon-do or something like that. But no, I have a French Korean accent.
Yeah, I've heard people say that about you.
Yeah,
too.
and there's American people, the accent is so different from the Italians' accent. You know, the Italian, they always go like, 안녕하세요, 저는 어제 밥 먹었었어요, because that's how it is in Italian. In French, they cannot say the ah. So they always say on. So, 저는 뻥 먹었어요.
Yeah.
프랑스에서는 우리가 이렇게 많이 먹습니다.
People just always say, "You sound like a woman." Did you learn Korean from a girl?
Yeah.
But that's true. Like if you listen to people that speak
Yeah.
different languages, depending on who they've learnt it from, the
Absolutely.
tone changes as well.
Yeah.
Even if they
Absolutely.
speak incredibly fluently, you can tell that there's a huge like when I speak Korean, my tone tends to go higher than when I'm speaking English.
Yeah,
My tone's a lot lower.
Yeah.
And
that's-
I initially learned my teachers were all female.
yeah,
You can tell where I learned from.
yeah. You learned from like sailors.
Yeah, yeah. Like even Koreans, like you have a really manly. Like,
His
when I
yoke
speak
is
Korean,
crazy, right?
Hey,
You learned that from a pirate, did you?
I literally
like a
speak.
Yamachi.
I have the worst.
Yeah.
I speak so ghetto in Korean. Like,
You're good at cussing, though, right?
yeah, I'm good at cursing. My accent is pretty decent for Korean, but man, you can tell where I learned.
But
my
he's also
Korean.
got all like the current terminology down. So
Yeah.
like, you know, because the language changes so much so quickly.
Mhm.
Dave's up to date with all of it.
Especially because I play like League of Legends and shit. And like 미드 차이 뇌절 새끼 like you know what I'm saying, right?
I have no idea what he just said.
뇌절 like 미드 차이 탑 차이.
Yeah, because like the internet troll words is pretty much.
Yeah.
It's probably the same as in like America, like in English.
LOL.
I play
Motherfuckers
video
are
games in
vile.
Korean, and that's why I get really triggered, and I curse at them, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah.
Has anyone ever tried to cancel you for like some shit that you said on a video game? to them?
They never tell they can never tell I'm Dave. They think I'm just Korean.
That's so cool. You have like another identity.
Like
It's like,
들어가 못하네. Like I just say shit like that, and
that would get
and-
so frustrating.
병신. I don't say 병신. I say 병신, and they get so triggered. They get so triggered.
Whoa.
If ever you played sports at a high level, you would be the, like.
I do that. No, I do that when I play basketball too. I do that when I play basketball too. Like people get mad at me when I play games.
Yeah.
people get triggered. I'm such a troll on the internet.
And sometimes on the basketball court, not usually, but sometimes.
Yeah, you've seen it. People
And on the basketball
I've
court.
been punched. I had somebody got kicked out of the league because he punched me because I kept like
Pushing his buttons.
pushing his buttons.
did
He
you
punched
say?
me in the back of the head.
In
Got to
basketball?
spit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he punched me in the back of the head.
It was intense.
In English or?
Yeah, I was like, little bitch.
So you're just trash talking.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he does it really quietly.
And it's he's gotten mad at me for too.
We like the first time he and I we argue all the time, but it's never for more than it's usually for like 20 minutes and then we make up, right?
More like 20 seconds.
Yeah. But then one time on the basketball court, like we actually almost like
I was just like,
beat the shit out of each other.
Bitch, and I just kept doing this to him, and he just, oh my god.
And I wasn't saying anything. And he just came like, man, quit fucking talking. You little bitch. And I was just like, all right, Dave, man, you got to chill, bro. And then like the next time down the court, I said, good shot to him. And he said, shut up.
No, I didn't say shut up.
Such a nice person.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And I just like threw the basketball.
And he's like, jeez, I'm not doing this anymore, Dave. What the fuck? And I'm just like, yeah, keep talking. And he went, fuck, Saul was going crazy. He was like throwing his arms around like
Was
crazy.
this in a league game?
No, it was just like outside with like
with strangers.
random Korean kids. And one of them goes, we were like, so sorry, was that really scary? And they was like, oh, F word 처음 들었어. They were like,
he said,
실제로.
He's like, 실제로 퍽 처음 들었어요.
Yeah,
like,
it was the first time. For anyone who doesn't understand Korean, yeah, he said like it's the first time I've ever heard fucking
He
real
thought it was
life.
so awesome. The Koreans thought it was so
It was like
awesome.
watching a movie for them,
Yeah.
not
So
watching
it-
us.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it was just a casual pickup game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing that? I'm just
it was
curious. Was that
intense.
just for shits and giggles?
No, I was.
Are you just trying to throw him off his game?
It was like
It was
I was
deeper than
being
that.
evil. He was on the opposite team, and the team I thought was a little bit unfair, which it wasn't. We almost won.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, you pick the teams you want because you can't fucking.
He had just woke up.
And I was just like,
Ah.
I'm like, yeah, good job picking the fucking team to aid yourself. Like, little shit.
Yeah.
You fucking suck.
And he just wouldn't stop.
And I wouldn't stop it's under my breath, just like, yeah, fuck you, dude.
Dave and Saul are opposite because like Saul is the nicest guy that would never say something bad to anybody, and like Dave comes really like, and now with his eyebrow and everything, like full on.
I can get really mean.
Yeah.
I can get really mean. I don't want
It's
to
bad.
stop though.
Do you
you
have
get
like
offended?
like these conflicting angels on each shoulder?
Yeah, because I love my friends and I really take care of my friends. I'm
Yeah.
really generous, but at the same time, I will hurt them if they if I don't like something.
But
If they don't agree with
He's
you,
looking at me like I know. He knows too.
Like on the
Dave,
way over here,
I fucking hurt him on the way
we
over
had an
here.
issue.
But
Yeah.
do you get offended if someone does something like that to you, or it's just
I
like
don't really
fair game?
I don't really get. I don't.
I think you.
Bro, you were
everything, right?
awesome. When I cussed you out the other day, I went hard on him. Like I don't think he ever had seen my temper. My temper is really bad when I get mad.
I know that.
I
You've
pulled
seen
him
me
up-
get pissed before. And so afterwards, at first you were like, fuck you back at me too. But then like we had a really nice talk and
Yeah, I pulled him
You're
on. I'm
cool.
like, we shouldn't do that in front of other people.
yeah, we have
You know,
like
that's not-
YouTube
it's not-
channel together.
Oh
and
yeah, it's
shit.
like it's not a good look. We shouldn't do this in front of people. Like next time, let's go off the court and handle it separately. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen you mad.
I rarely get mad.
When do you get mad? Can you tell us?
have you
Have you
ever
gotten
got?
mad?
Has anything ever pushed you over the edge?
He didn't
that
like
you
when we
could
put the
have been mad?
recycling in the wrong places.
Oh no! Like Jan,
Ah.
my ex roommate. So here's a different concept about how you should use a bathroom than everybody else in the world, because you know when
He shits in the shower and bathes in the toilet.
that wouldn't get me super mad.
What else
Are you
have
going to
done?
talk about the toilet paper thing?
Yeah, because like,
Yeah.
come on, like you use the bathroom, you wipe your ass. There's no more paper. You change it because
Yeah.
when you're in a state where your body is trying to take out a piece of shit out of your butt, you don't have the time or the leisure to say, "Oh, there's no more paper. I'm gonna go pick some up."
Yep.
And I would say to his face, like, "Please put some." And he said, "No, it's the guy that goes there that have to." And then, no, I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't possibly do that.
They pulled me into it one day when we were all living together. They're like, so who puts the toilet paper on the thing? Is it the person who has to poop or the person who just pooped? And I was like, I'm not getting in the middle of this.
It's the person that just pooped because if you need to go to the toilet, you're not checking if there's toilet paper before you sit down, unless it's a public
you're
toilet.
right, you're right.
Unless it's a public toilet.
What about
I
you,
keep
Saul?
all the toilet paper next to the toilet now, so I don't have to think about
That's
that kind
what I
of thing.
do.
What about
Yeah,
you?
that's what I do too.
What do you mean?
Would you?
If you use all the toilet paper, do you put a new one in there?
roommate, so I'm the worst roommate. I never change the toilet paper.
You
Have you
live
had
by
a roommate?
yourself.
You live with a bunch of cats.
Oh, now I just buy a shitload of toilet paper
And
put
you
in
leave
the
it right
thing.
up in the-
I
yeah.
don't even give. But I never.
Have you ever had a roommate?
Yeah, dude. I always
Oh,
had
you told me a
roommates.
crazy roommate story before.
Yeah, I always had roommates, but I never changed the toilet paper. No,
Yeah.
I never. I'm a terrible roommate.
I'm happy I wasn't a roommate with you.
See, and he could admit to it, and that's why he lives by himself.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like even the
terrible.
person who's like a really great roommate, because people are have such different habits and stuff, always you're gonna end up annoying each other. So
Yeah.
like if you really want to be a good roommate, you have to just like not get annoyed with people. You can mention to them like, "Hey, do you mind doing this?" But if the second you get annoyed with them, the shit's just gonna
Yeah,
fall
and
apart because
that's-
everyone's annoying in some way
That's why you should never live with a friend.
because it could
A
mess it up.
friend, if you had a friendship before, you shouldn't live with them. You can develop a friendship after you've lived with them, but more often than not, you'll lose that friendship if you become roommates because you'll get upset at something.
But Saul would be nice to anyone. Like he was the nicest guy, never mad about anything in the house. Like if ever you need a roommate, get him. Like
Oh.
he would do your dishes. He
kind
would
of
do your
roommate-
laundry.
What kind of roommate are you?
Yeah, Sam.
I'm married with 2 kids.
I know.
Are
but
you a
what
good
kind of
roommate
roommate
to
are
them?
you?
like when you had a roommate in Korea? What kind of roommate were you?
I thought I was a pretty decent roommate. If I finished the toilet paper, I'd restock it.
Were you clean?
If it like drink shares, I'll take a drink to that.
Like, I'm like generally, I don't like to leave dirty dishes around and leave like empty pizza boxes and shit like that. I like
Okay,
to,
so you cleaned
yeah.
up after yourself.
but if I was going to be dirty, I'd be dirty in my room as
Yeah.
opposed to doing it in
Oh, yeah,
communal
yeah,
rooms.
yeah.
Your room is fine. It's your
Yeah,
own little
yeah,
space.
yeah.
A little temple of
Yeah.
calm.
Exactly.
If you want it to be dirty, you can. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You were a great roommate too,
Oh,
right? You know you're a great roommate.
but I like hearing
What
that.
do you hear that French sound? Mwah.
Mwah. No, but me and Saul get along quite well, actually.
Yeah, we had like routines together. We would wake up and go to the gym together.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
sleep together.
Never stay there for the whole night, unfortunately.
All right, I got an interesting topic. You know what I hate that
What?
people love? I hate nature.
Oh my.
I know
Fucking-
everyone.
I think that's a
listens-
survival technique. Look at
Like-
that skin, bro. You white.
Yeah, no, I hate. I'm afraid of insects.
He's camouflaged already.
Uh-huh.
I hate insects. I don't like sweating. I don't like woods. I don't like.
Do you not
Trees.
That's
sweat when
probably
you play
natural
basketball?
for you, eh?
You don't sweat when you play basketball?
I sweat a lot, and
Yeah.
I don't like sweating. I get clammy.
You don't feel like closer to
Yeah, I don't.
peace, at peace with nature.
I love AC. I love technology. I don't get off fishing or chopping shit or setting. I don't know how to set up a tent. I can't start a fire.
What about going? I know you like to take late walks at night,
I like walking.
but do you like walking through like
No.
parks or?
Trees.
I don't like trees because there's bugs there and shit. I do kind of like hiking, but through a man-made trail.
So
Yeah.
you're more of the artificial.
I like exercise, but yeah, artificial.
You've embraced the new world. You know?
Yeah, I love the new world. Yeah. What
Yeah, but
about you guys?
You are, what do you call those people that kind of log on early?
What?
Oh, somebody who like
Gets into technology like kind of an early adapter.
Oh yeah, early. Yeah,
Dave's
yeah.
like the perfect example of an early adapter.
Exactly. Right when the internet.
Yeah.
When I was like 7 or 8.
There's-
We already had a computer in the house and I was playing NES, SNES and stuff like that.
there's another word for that though. Not just early adapter. For someone who always gets the new Apple stuff, who always get
Oh, I don't get
Fanboy.
What is that word?
Fanboy?
What?
A fanboy?
Android
Because
fetish.
it's expensive to get always the new stuff.
Yeah.
Robots kind of turn
Rich.
me on. But anyways, what do you guys think? about nature?
Rich.
No, but like,
Rich. What about you with nature? What about you guys with nature?
but
I love it.
did you like live in a place where there was no nature, or where?
No,
like,
I was in Georgia. There's Atlanta has the most trees in any city in the freaking world. Or
how
some
can
shit
you
like
hate
that.
the whole nature thing?
I just don't
it's-
like it. I don't know. When I was a kid, I would play in the woods, but like I was a kid when there was a spider web, I'd freak out and stuff. Like,
Well, we've talked about that before. That's something that
we've
you
talked
kind of
about
got,
this before.
No. Being scared of insects is something you got from
Yeah.
your parents. I remember you saying. But here's what I'm curious about, though, because I know you do like having personal space and time to yourself.
Yeah.
Like for me, nature, I love nature, but for me, it's an opportunity to kind of get away from the rat race and just have time to myself, be able to think to myself and not have to hear cars honking horns and all that white noise that comes with living in the city, which is like, I know you do enjoy that time. So I kind of find it unusual that you didn't like nature.
Home is that for me, and I do like the sound of the city. That calms me down, knowing that there's life out there. I don't like the quietness of the woods
But
and the little bugs and shit. Ugh, disgusting.
I'm not a big fan of like camping though, because like it's uncomfortable. I like my bed. It's comfortable. My bed is
dude.
nice.
Yeah, preach.
I bought a good bed, and
Everyone
I like
should
being in my
everyone
bed.
should buy a good bed.
Yes,
The mattress is
life-changing.
incredibly important.
They're so expensive, right?
You have a good bed.
My bed's okay, but
That's
it's
nice.
not great.
But you're sleeping on that mattress
a
like
third of your
6
life.
or 7 hours a day, 7 days a week.
What percentage is it of your life that you're asleep? It's an insane.
third or
amount.
something like that.
It's like a third of your life
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. It's worth investing in.
Yeah,
Like an eighth for me. I never
Yeah, yeah.
sleep.
you never sleep.
How many hours do you sleep?
I slept. I went to bed at like 10:30 a.m., 11. Woke up at like
When
2.
everyone's already up and at work, he's going to sleep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Got like 4 today.
3
3 yesterday.
Wow.
I knew a friend like him, and he would play a lot of games, but he didn't have much going on for his life. That's different from Dave. But I mean, in terms of pattern of
I
life,
don't got much going on in my life.
huh? No. I mean,
He streamed, what was it, 13 hours the other day?
Yeah, I streamed 13
Yeah.
hours.
Playing
every
video
day.
games for 13 hours. That's intense.
Dude,
But-
that went by like nothing though. I had to stop because people were concerned. People were like, you
Health check.
you really got to stop. You got to get off the computer.
there's some streamers now that got actually into troubles, health troubles.
Yeah, I'm going to try a 24-hour challenge.
Wasn't
one day.
there a guy that died at like an internet cafe
A lot
for
of
playing
people-
2 days in a row?
Yeah, a lot
like
of people die from
48
that.
hours.
It's because you get. I felt the heart. I felt like my heart kind of like there's like this,
Palpitating?
like this cramp in my heart.
And so you're like, I like it. I'm gonna do it more.
Did your friend who did that have health problems too?
Yeah, it wasn't great, but what happened is that suddenly he decided to start a new life and become a life coach. But he had the worst life. And like, how bad
he's
must your life be to try to get coached by this guy that plays games until 10 in the morning, just like has nothing healthy, don't even exercise. At least you exercise, you know.
Yeah.
And you have your YouTube. I mean, you have something going on for you, but this guy had nothing. And
What
suddenly,
made him think he was a life coach?
and he got some clients. And I'm like, wow, like
How?
He's been on the other side. He knows what it's like.
He knows what
yeah,
not
he
to
knows
do.
What not to do.
Yeah.
Maybe it could make you feel better because he's the only coach that your life is better than his. And so maybe you're like, I'm gonna learn from your mistakes. And
He's like, I'll coach you how not to be like me.
I
exactly.
played World of Warcraft last week for 24 hours straight and shit in a bucket.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
not
be
the
like
way-
me.
it's not the
That's
way,
a new
bro.
concept. It's like a not life, a don't follow me life coach. How do you call that?
An anti-self example.
Yeah.
And to for example.
That is really good.
Back to the nature. I need to get to nature occasionally.
Where do you go? Where do you go for nature? I remember you say you go on hikes.
Well, so
you never
I've-
invited me for your hikes.
Right behind. Well, you don't like nature.
Yeah, but I like hiking. Would you
Okay.
go through woods?
I've got right behind my house. I've got a
He
mountain
owns
that I
an
used to go
entire
up to.
mountain.
But yeah, I mean,
Really?
when the time's right, it's just being able to find a little spot where it's quiet and not having anyone else around. Like even if it's just for 5 minutes. It's just it's just so relaxing. Like the stresses of life. Everyone gets stressed over small things, but just to have that time, even if it's just sitting down on a bench in the middle of nowhere.
I have a
Going to
buddy who
beach.
every day wakes up at 5:45, gets like takes a giant basket of fruit, and just like as the sun is coming up, watches like Ajashis play soccer
Wait,
every day.
What do you think about in those moments, though?
Sometimes you don't even think about
nothing.
anything.
That's the point. Is nothing. You're just in the moment.
I do not comprehend.
But you
I
need
cannot
that.
compute.
You
Like,
need that,
yeah,
yeah.
but because I
Everyone needs
find if I'm thinking about so much throughout the day, sometimes it's nice to just go there and not think. Like, it could just be listening to music and not thinking about anything. Or you could be thinking about,
Basically, think
things
about
that have passed.
like now we always are thinking something on consuming information. Like I know that sometimes I go in the bathroom, I'm gonna take a shower, and I want to still listen to a podcast I'm listening to. And sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? So I put it away. But I have this desire, like you're saying, about always having information. I could always spend my time more to do this and do that.
That's how I am.
But sometimes you really need just to like take out and have
Yeah.
nothing.
Like, I think looking at your lifestyle, sometimes you just need to turn that switch off for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
should.
and maybe that's
I do when I charge it.
Yo, you know what? Also, when he does that, he like gets like down on himself.
Yeah, I
about
get
it.
anxiety
Like he
if I'm
doesn't
not doing
work. Like he's
anything.
not working hard enough.
But
Like,
when you do basketball, like that's the way maybe you
yeah,
feel
that's
like,
how
Yeah.
that really helps us,
Yeah,
right?
I love that. That's fun.
There's nothing better than going out into nature and having a shit, and you feel like you're one with nature.
You shit in the woods?
I've shat my pants in the woods
And
before.
do you take
Whoa.
and so do you like change the leaf after you shit, or like is it before?
I've every time it's happened, I've had to like. It's been completely urgent. Like I've almost completely shit my pants. Like I've
You
had
said
to,
you did shit your pants in the woods once.
like it's like kind of
almost
had a fart, and I'm like, ooh, that doesn't feel right. The
Whoa.
shark came, and yeah, that's happened a few times. There's been an instance in the outback in Australia where I actually had to use my socks and underpants to wipe my ass.
Wow.
That went from
Yeah.
such a beautiful moment of Sam telling us how he has his alone time to him shitting in the savannah in fucking Australia.
very fast. It's for the Austrian fans, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, where? Oh God.
Nature,
Take me to one of
nature,
these things
poop.
sometimes. Maybe I'll try to
Yeah,
see what you see.
It could be an age thing. Like when I was younger, it wasn't something I was too into.
Yeah.
Like when I was in my 20s and 30s, there's no way I wanted to go hiking up a mountain. I'm like, what's the point of hiking up a mountain? You got to hike back down again.
I do it for the exercise.
But for me, it's less about the exercise. It's just more about that time and just being able to. It's like, healing.
I've noticed huge differences in my mood since
Yeah.
I've started working out on my roof. Just the sunlight and taking the shirt off.
I just get burned, dude.
But yeah, for me, like I need sun, man. It
But, like,
makes me
Everyone needs vitamin D.
Yeah.
Everyone, more often than not, everyone likes vitamin D. The more you get, the better.
Well, it's dependent on what your skin tone is.
I
People
just-
with darker
it
skin
hurts.
need more sun. People like him need less because they're constantly getting the vitamin D
hurts.
in
It
easier.
hurts so much.
Yeah.
when-
It's like photosynthesizing.
the last
over
2
there.
days
Yeah.
have been so painful for
He
me walking
leaves
outside.
in between like his house and like the walk to his car. He gets enough vitamin D probably.
Yes.
Really, I mean, you don't need nearly as much. But you do,
It's
like
painful,
less.
man. It hurts. Like I don't like the sun.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
That's your body telling you you've had enough.
Gapyeong or Gangwon-do, I hate it.
You like sun?
Wow.
You love going outside.
Yeah, I like
you,
it.
you like those areas?
Yeah.
Cycling,
Yeah.
love it.
Oh yeah, you're right. But you're doing like Formula One racing and shit now too.
Yeah, these days, not Formula One, because Formula One is like there's only 20 people that can race in the world.
Oh really?
But it's between a Formula 4 and Formula 3,
Yeah.
and it's all made in Korea actually. Like it's a KF Cheonggukbaek
Is it scary?
1,600. Yeah. Yeah, but it's in a safe environment because you're in a circuit. You're the only one there, and you can speed because there's not gonna be the traffic or there's not gonna be the light, and so
You should take Dave to do that.
he
He drives
invited me
fast.
to a marathon
Oh yeah.
one time. Remember the running thing? But it
Oh,
never,
right.
yeah, it never happened.
Mm.
Yeah, and thank God because I would have smoked all those. motherfuckers. I am fast.
Yeah.
Have you seen me
Yeah,
chase
he's
down
fast.
people?
What,
do you
over-
run well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fast. He's very athletic.
Yeah, but like 22 kilometers?
What?
22 kilometers fast?
Nah, I smoke.
You gotta
I'm-
condition for
my the distance I can run very fast is about the exact same size as a basketball court. I can get from one side to the other real quick.
But basketball is so tiring because you always have to switch.
Yeah, running backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, humans are the most endurance. Have the most endurance of any animal in the world.
Yeah, they say that's why
Really?
we throw, because we can run more. Because of course, a lion is gonna beat your ass
Yeah.
Mm.
at short-term speed, but then they have to rest for so long.
Yeah.
Because the heat, the way we sweat, actually sweat is the only reason that we are able to like you're gonna outrun any animal.
Every animal.
If you're faster than them.
Yeah. No,
I mean-
but we can run longer than them. We're not
So
the
we're gonna
fastest.
outrun
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen any lions that run marathons.
Yeah.
It's like
You don't? It's very fun lion marathon sometime here in
22
Seoul.
kilometer run. Yeah.
That liger over at Everland could probably
Yeah.
run like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they don't go putting numbers in front of themselves and like
Nah.
Lions, you suck.
Rest in
Why don't
peace,
you run a
Mufasa.
race, you fat ass lion?
That's actually interesting because you could say that about the lions from Detroit as well.
And you could say it to a lion and then run the fuck away from them too.
Oh.
Oh, the Lions from Detroit, like the football team?
Yeah.
That team sucks.
Yeah,
You watch
they were
American
awesome
football?
before, right?
Yeah.
When they had Barry Sanders.
Yeah, they were the Barry Sanders 90s
That was
Lions were
fun.
good.
How long ago was that? Though?
Yeah,
that was
seriously.
like almost
Barry
30 years
Sanders, yikes.
ago. Yeah.
Does Australian people
Jesus.
watch American football?
Yeah. A lot of
Barry
people in
Sanders,
Australia.
Jerry
Yeah.
Rice,
Well,
Dan Marino,
In
Joe
Belgium?
Montana.
Joe Montana.
I love Dan Marino in that Jim
Dan-
Carrey movie.
Oh yeah, and Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Back in his prime. What happened to Jim Carrey?
Nothing.
Did the Sonic Hedgehog movie recently.
He got a lot of compliments for that.
Really?
He's
I didn't
he
see
might
it.
be the best, like, crazy old celebrity, right?
Oh, Gary Busey's pretty crazy.
Adam
Yeah,
Sandler's
but
making a
in a
weird
good way.
comeback. Have you guys noticed that Adam Sandler is suddenly cool again?
He's so cool.
He's
And he can
super
hoop,
cool.
too.
Yeah.
Super
No, I
cool.
know, but like he kind of got shit on for a little while,
Mm.
and then he kind of had a strong comeback.
Uncut
Yeah.
Gems is great.
Exactly, he had a real strong. Yeah, people were shitting on him. Like it was like almost a meme to like Adam Sandler for like a good like 8 years.
Mhm.
Like South Park, shut it. Everyone's shit on him, like him and like Rob Schneider and that whole like crew.
He kind of got back. I think he
Yeah.
kind of went back to his origins because
Yeah.
he'd been making so many films with his production company and with
Yeah,
that
too
crew.
much maybe.
Yeah,
Uncut Gems, different directors, different team had
Yeah.
put that up, and he'd actually put in a
killed it,
top-notch
yeah.
performance.
How was that?
It's an amazing film. You must see it if you get the chance.
interesting. Okay.
And Billy Madison is the greatest movie of all time.
That with Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. I love Billy Madison.
That-
And Happy
They're
Gilmore.
great films, great films. Look, I guess we're going to have to wrap it up here. Julian, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for inviting me again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first
Wear a
Belgian we've had
different
on the
shirt
show.
next time.
First and last Belgium, because like there's not many Belgian here, so it's gonna be hard for you to find another one.
We don't want another one.
Yeah, we don't
We
even
only want
We
you.
just want you.
Anything you want to shout out?
No, still no. Because I don't have my interesting stuff in my life, so
His Instagram is about Julian.
There we go. There we go.
What's that all about?
It's about Julian.
no. It's about. Do you know about Julian?
Why do you keep scratching your balls, Saul?
I didn't stretch my. Yo, there's
He's been scratching his balls.
there's
all day.
camera proof I didn't touch my
Every
balls
time I look
once.
over, he's just.
Yeah, we will take that
yanking
to
on-
the,
I
we will take
fixed
that
my-
to the referee over here. We
Yeah.
will ask for a playback and see.
You guys are gonna have to be
I
editing a
fixed
lot.
my
You're gonna be
panty.
editing a lot of ball scratching.
I promise you won't.
My panties.
By the way, what color panty are
Why
you
do
wearing?
you call them panties?
I bet they're black. Because that's what they call them in Korea, panty.
No.
No, they're
Tea.
wine
Yeah.
color. They're chocolate.
Yeah. Every other time I've asked you what color
I've
your
never
panty
seen
is.
chocolate underwear before.
Yeah, I got some
Those are
chocolate
nice.
underwear. Yeah.
You want-
On that note, if
wanna
you
go
would
get something
like,
to eat?
if you would to like to see his chocolate colored underwear, we could probably get a photo on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Check us out at the Dive Studios. Find us on YouTube at Dive Pods. We're also on Spotify and Apple Podcast as well.
And
I'm
leave
on-
a comment. We're not fucking Joe Rogan. We need your help.
Yeah. I like that. I fucking like that.
You like that?
Leave a review.
Yeah.
Reviews help us a lot.
Yeah, and they mean
5
the world
stars.
to us.
And we really will listen in the comments if you tell us to talk about something.
Yeah, we
Right?
do read the comments, so keep that in mind.
Well,
before.
they do. And they'll tell us if we're allowed to talk about
I'm
it.
trying to be personable.
You're ruining it.
I think it's better if you're mysterious.
Okay.
Don't ruin the magic.
Yeah.
All right. It was fun.
Thank you so much, guys.
I hope you guys have a
you.
wonderful week.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Bye. Hope you enjoyed the clip. If you did, listen to the full episode on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
And make sure to subscribe to this channel, Dive Studios, and put those notifications on. Hit that bell.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.